Good morning, everybody. We're going to talk a little bit about making consumer decisions. You're going to find that this is going to come into play in a couple different ways. It's going to relate to our economics section that we already talked about earlier in the year with supply and demand. It's also going to play into your own personal economic and financial choices. And then I also want you to think about it from a business lens that as a business, you've got to really kind of have these consumer insights so that you can sort of know what makes your consumers tick and what might actually work for them as far as a promotion goes, and even sometimes related to the location of your business and the products that you're going to offer. So this is going to be a quick run through for you, just as a small addition into having your notes and also having this slideshow to go with it. So we're all familiar with brand names versus generics. You've definitely seen that around your local CVS, your grocery stores, some different things like that. But a lot of times what people don't know is that very often the generic formula is almost identical to the brand name. So sometimes people will choose the brand name because of the flavor. In a case of Sam's Cola versus Diet Coke, some people are Diet Coke diehards, and they absolutely love that. Other times people feel like the brand name is maybe has a better shelf life, possibly has a better warranty, or a little something like that. Our really big difference is that our brand names are going to advertise so much more, and that's where we're going to see those more expensive labels, prices, different things like that come into play. Now, moving on from there, for consumers, they've got quite a few different places that they can buy products. Obviously, we know for sure that you can buy products online, and we have different options through that, but we also have some different store options that they can do as well. So our Macy's is a good representation and Kohl's of a department store. Our outlets, I have Philadelphia outlets for you, but also with where we live, the Lancaster outlets have been around a very long time. A superstore example is going to be a Walmart. In the Midwest, you might have heard of Meijer. And then also for us, some of our Targets are going to be known as superstores as well. So it's kind of that like they sell one of everything. Sometimes they have groceries, sometimes they don't, but they just have a lot of SKUs. And SKU means SKU, and it actually is every single item that they sell in a store is called a SKU. So that's actually what that means. We have warehouse stores like Costco, BJ's, and Sam's Club. And then the last one that we have are things called limited line retailers. So here's an Old Navy example. What that means is that when you see the name on the outside of the company, every single product that is sold inside of the company has the exact same brand. So I gave an example of Old Navy. A student in class the other day gave an example of Aerie. So whether you're at the Aerie store or whether you're at the Aerie website, every single thing inside of there is actually going to be that exact same brand. And now you can kind of see where a department store or even a mass merchandiser superstore like a Walmart or a Target, where that's going to be different. They do have some things that are their brand, but they kind of sell several different brands all together. We have to make sure that we're being intelligent and comparison shopping. We know for sure that a lot of times with a lot of our online sales, we definitely have to check the shipping. And another big thing is we really need to check that return policy. Sometimes they're really, really tricky when it comes to that. With technology, sometimes the return policy will actually have a restocking fee at like a Best Buy, for example, that they have to like package it up in a way that looks presentable before they put it back on the shelf. And of course, when we look at automobiles and larger expensive things, if we're going to do those on a loan or a mortgage for a house, we have to also make sure that those interest rates are in line as well. So your big thing is that we really need to make educated decisions. I would say that you're all mature enough to know that sometimes there are advertisements out there that are trying to trick you. So whenever we see an advertisement that is straight up going to be something similar to this, for Domino's, buy one, get one free, probably not a lie. We know Domino's. That's a good deal if you're having a party. So that's going to be a rational advertisement. But all these other things that kind of pull at your heartstrings, all the diet related stuff, any of the beauty, fitness related stuff like that, that's going to fall into something called emotional advertising. So you as a consumer, you kind of have to be aware not only of a fraud, but just also, are they playing you a little bit, that they're kind of trying to like tip into those things that are probably a pretty big deal for you. Other than that, we definitely know that companies are going to offer different kinds of sales. A promotional sale is going to be one to get you in the door or get you to their website. A clearance sale, probably self-explanatory. That's like end of the season. These things did not sell, so obviously I'm marking them down. But then you might not know about something called a loss leader. So a loss leader is going to be something, it's really, really popular on Black Friday, the day after Thanksgiving, where you see an unbelievable price. Such a cheap price that you almost go, there's no way that's real. One company that is very, very famous for this is Walmart. So Walmart will do some crazy, crazy low price on a laptop or a television or something like that. And it definitely is designed to either get you to their physical store or to get you over to their website to probably buy that. And then probably while you're there, you're going to put some other things in your cart. So we have to look at a couple of these different things. When you make shopping lists, that can help you from impulse buying. I'm much better about making a shopping list when I go shopping for groceries than I am if I go clothes shopping or shoe shopping. But it's just definitely something that we have to be aware of. You know for sure that there are different pressures and gimmicks that sometimes salespeople will try to put on you. The most popular one is they try to convince you that there are not that many left, so you have to buy it now or you're not going to get it. With warranties, a lot of times young people are most familiar with the warranty on your cell phone. So if you've ever dropped it or jumped in a pool with it, you probably know what the warranty is on your cell phone, maybe AirPods, or a little something like that. So we've got 3 different things that we want to get out of this unit. We want to make sure that we can understand how to make good decisions. It's a really good idea to know the types of stores. And really now when we're saying stores, we mean brick and mortar, but we also mean the websites as well. So those definitely are fitting into stores. And then also keep in mind different ways to be a smart consumer. If you have any questions, please reach out. Take care.